I hope everyone's doing well. I am Mr. Ish. Thank you for joining me. This question has been posed. Why is 1 divided by 0 considered undefined? The simplest answer, the shortest answer is because the question is ambiguous. And why would that be the case? When you do this computation in your calculator thinking in a binary manner, one of two possibilities is available. Your calculator doesn't know which possibility to compute. Hence, it's ambiguous, so it cannot do the computation. What are the two possibilities? You're not really doing 1 divided by 0. You're technically doing values close to 0, but on either side. You can have a right side scenario and you can have a left hand scenario. The right side scenario are values of x which are approaching 0, but from the right. The left hand are values of x which are approaching 0, but from the left. What would these be the case? If you're looking at 0 on a number line, values close to 0 on a number line would be something like 0.1, or you can do 0.01, or you can do 0.001, or you can do 0.0000 and many zeros, and then finally a 1. And likewise on the left hand side, you can do minus 0.1, you can do minus 0.01, you can do minus 0.001, and likewise you can do minus 0.0, and then a bunch of zeros, as many zeros, and 0 and a 1. When you do each of these, you can see the numbers increasingly head towards a specific number. In this specific category, do 1 divided by 0.1, 1 divided by 0.01, 1 divided by these. You're seeing that the value is getting larger and larger. You're essentially dividing 1 divided by an increasingly small number, so your value ends up approaching positive infinity. Now do these same numbers here on your calculator. 1 divided by minus 0.1, 1 divided by minus 0.01, and on and on. Keep adding zeros and you'll see you're approaching minus infinity. The thing is, the calculator can actually do a computation like this or like this, but it cannot do these computations because you don't know, or the calculator doesn't know, whether you meant the right hand scenario or whether you meant the left hand scenario. And this is very well represented by means of a limit. As x approaches 0, your function here or your computation is 1 over x, and it ends up being that the limit does not exist. It's ambiguous and it's undefined, again because it does not know, or you've not specified which of these scenarios to compute, and you cannot. Since you're putting here a single digit here in the denominator, you cannot specify either of these. Hence it ends up being undefined, and you can represent it as that. You can look at it graphically in the following way. Your reciprocal function looks something like this. As your values of x approach 0 from the right, you're shooting up in the direction of positive infinity. This is here in the region of 0. As your values of x approach 0 from the left, you're shooting here in the direction of minus infinity. Hence, the right side, the left hand sides are not the same, so it's undefined, it's ambiguous, and you cannot do the computation, and that answers the question. Have a good day.